While the term unconditional love may not be explicitly mentioned in the King James Version, KJV of the Bible, the concept of God's unconditional love for us is woven throughout its pages. Here are some scriptures that convey the idea of God's boundless and unconditional love. Romans 5:8. But God commendeth his love toward us, in that, while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. This verse highlights the sacrificial nature of God's love. It demonstrates that God's love for us is not based on our goodness or worthiness, but on his own character and grace. 1 John 4:9-10. In this was manifested the love of God toward us, because that God sent his only begotten Son into the world, that we might live through him. Herein is love, not that we loved God, but that he loved us, and sent his Son to be the propitiation for our sins. These verses underscore the initiative and depth of God's love. He sent his Son, Jesus Christ, as the ultimate expression of his love for us, even when we were undeserving. Ephesians 2:4-5. But God, who is rich in mercy, for his great love wherewith he loved us, even when we were dead in sins, hath quickened us together with Christ. By grace ye are saved. This passage emphasizes God's rich mercy and great love toward us, extending his grace even when we were spiritually dead in sin. Jeremiah 31:3. The Lord hath appeared of old unto me, saying, Yea, I have loved thee with an everlasting love. Therefore with loving kindness have I drawn thee. This verse speaks of God's everlasting love, which is unchanging and enduring. It's a love marked by his loving kindness that draws us to himself. Psalm 136:26. O give thanks unto the God of heaven, for his mercy endureth forever. Throughout this psalm, the refrain, for his mercy endureth forever, is repeated after each declaration of God's mighty acts. It emphasizes the eternal and unchanging nature of God's love and mercy toward his people. These verses, among others, demonstrate that God's love for us is unconditional, steadfast, and unchanging. It is not based on our performance or merit, but on his own character of love, mercy, and grace.